A group of friends chose to spend the evening hanging around an old school. Everything felt normal. Jokes, laughter, someone holding up a phone to record. But then everything shifts when one of them spots a strange figure standing far away.
We're getting the fuck out of here right now. I'm dead-ass fucking serious. This is freaking the fuck out.
It appears to be a child standing in the darkness, silently watching them. The video briefly cuts out, then returns a moment later, now showing the scene again, but from another unexpected angle.
What the? Every time I move closer, it looks more and like a figurine. I did not see that when we passed.
At one moment, the small dark figure suddenly vanishes, frightening the person recording.
Nah.
Who could it be? A real ghost child or simply a staged prank? As usual, the comments remain divided. Some claim it's fake because of the clear cuts, while others insist they've seen similar shapes before near old abandoned schools. This video surfaced after a man chose to confront his neighbors, claiming they constantly crossed onto his property. He even reported it to the sheriff, yet nothing changed. Wanting proof, he prepared an ambush by hiding in the bushes with his camera already recording. But instead of exposing his neighbors, it seems he ended up capturing something completely unexpected on film that night. They resembled people, though not entirely, barefoot and untamed, as if they had wandered out of the forest after forgetting what civilization ever meant. The footage even earned a nickname, the Wild People of Appalachia, and if this isn't staged, the man now faces a serious choice. Either try running those feral individuals off, or decide to pack his things and leave. A street surveillance camera recorded a moment that still sends chills through anyone who watches it. A man is running full speed down the road at night, constantly glancing back, as if something is after him, and that presence actually appears on camera. Let's take a look. The video abruptly cuts out, leaving us unsure whether whatever was chasing him ever reached him or not. But even within those few frames, the scene feels disturbing. Some of you are likely freaking out right now, but don't lose it yet. Turns out, the entire thing was CGI created by an AI that keeps generating these viral horror-style clips. Mexican paranormal hunter Caballero, a paranormal investigator, chose to take a major gamble and entered an abandoned building known for its dark reputation to host a live broadcast. At first, everything seems like a normal stream, but what he ends up recording is truly disturbing.
Ay, güey.
Rather than backing out, he charges farther inside. After nearly an hour of wandering through the rooms without direction, the guy decides to escalate and begins provoking the spirit to reveal itself. What happened afterward, you'll need to watch and find out.
A que hagas manifestación conmigo esta noche. Vamos, manifiéstate. No te tengo miedo. Uy, güey, ¿qué fue eso? Uy, escuchen. Uy, cabrón. Ay, hijo de la chingada.
The outcome: total blackout and filthy pants. And honestly, he was lucky. The next video originated from a home security camera and spread online fast, though nobody actually knows its true source. Even with no background information, the footage feels extremely unsettling. Initially, most people assumed it was simply a prankster kid, or perhaps a burglar checking out the property. But once viewers zoomed in on the face, many opinions began to shift. Some think it's a being from a parallel dimension. Others claim it's a ghost. Yet with absolutely no details about the footage, it could just as easily be an incredibly convincing fake. This video was posted on TikTok by a young mother named Heather. Usually, she only shares normal family moments with nothing paranormal whatsoever. But this time, the clip she uploaded turned out to be genuinely unsettling.
There's like little mosquitoes. What kind of going on? What? What did you say? What did you say, Mommy? I can't hear you.
Heather insists she didn't notice anything unusual when it happened. But once her family stepped outside, they quickly spotted a faint, ghost-like figure dressed entirely in white. Later, as Heather reviewed the footage from her doorbell camera, she saw that the ghostly woman appeared to be wearing a hospital gown. And here's where things get intriguing. Heather revealed there's a well-known abandoned psychiatric hospital called Byberry, only a mile from their house. Back when she was a teenager, she had even snuck inside a few different times. Could she have stirred something up then? And now the spirit from her past returned for her. What do you all think? A genuine ghost? Or Heather simply slipping into paranoia? I'll be here waiting for your thoughts in the comments. In 2019, a major accident occurred on one of Hong Kong's crowded highways. When emergency teams arrived, they tried everything possible, but it was already too late. The driver didn't survive. One of the responders was tasked with recording the entire scene for documentation, standard procedure. Yet this time, the camera ended up capturing something entirely different. You can clearly see a white shape emerging from the ruined vehicle. It suddenly launches upward into the sky and disappears almost instantly. And the odd part is that none of the people nearby seem to notice anything at all. Based on analysts who reviewed the footage frame by frame, there's a possibility the camera unintentionally recorded the precise moment the driver's soul left his body. This unsettling video was posted on the Portuguese YouTube channel Wout, and it has managed to frighten plenty of viewers. It began when the guy woke up in the middle of the night after hearing strange, sinister laughter echoing through the house. Let's take a look. But that's not where things stop. He soon hears an inhuman growl. Frozen in fear, he carefully moves toward the hallway to investigate. And that's where he witnesses this. What happened afterward remains unclear, because the footage cuts out at that moment. Viewers were stunned, and quickly began arguing over what the creature might have been. Many think something evil and demonic is haunting him, but naturally, skeptics claim it could just as easily be a wake-up call. This is a well-designed, staged production, especially since his channel features plenty of similar creepy material. In a quiet American town, whispers started spreading about Satanists allegedly meeting deep inside the nearby forest. Curious and skeptical, two young men chose to see for themselves. After night fell, they grabbed a camera and headed into the woods, documenting their search. Hours of footage followed, but only a few moments truly stand out.
Yeah, this did used to be all chased in there. What the hell? Why is there a mask on there?
This looks looks like one of those masquerade things.
Yeah, I feel it.
Early on, they discovered a small pile of trash, and sitting on top was a mask. That alone felt unsettling. Later, deeper in the forest, they noticed another mask lying farther ahead. Instead of turning back, they moved closer. And that's when everything changed.
Whoa. What the hell?
This sounds like a fool.
Sounds like a full mask, yeah, you're right. You just want to take it back with us?
Yes, if you want it.
Okay.
There's no string or anything on it.
The hell, do you see that over there?
What?
Oh shit! What the? Oh god. You went there, I was like, I didn't know if you fell. Fuck, you run. What the hell was that? Was that a person right there? Oh shit. Turn off.
So was the whole thing staged? Possibly. But if it wasn't, and they genuinely walked into a Satanist hideout, then they were in serious danger. One thing is certain. Exploring forests at night isn't just reckless curiosity. It can be a very bad decision. Earlier this October, a man experienced something deeply unsettling and impossible to explain. He later said that someone had been knocking on his door late at night for days, but fear kept him from responding. Eventually, curiosity took over, and he decided to find out what was happening. What he recorded is disturbing.
Bismillah, Allah Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah. So kaya laka? Ugore margori so kum nishte. Ya Allah khair. Ya Allah khair. Ali ya Allah khair. Ya Allah khair.
Unsettling, right? Because the moment he opened that door, it felt like something dark crossed the threshold with him.
La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. Allahu Akbar.
Soon after, strange activity began inside the house. Cabinets started opening on their own, then slamming shut violently. Believing he'd be safer outside the room, he stepped away.
Salam alaikum marguru gore kha da shpe yaw bajre tasu gore kha da periano di alta tasu gore kha da kamal ragaste di zung da kor bi hip periano pa qabze ki agaste di yar ku chata di si mula suk sab chata malumi chi zung da kor dam ki yara tasu ma video da che tasu la koma ku tasu suk malumi nu mungte o khaye sayida margaro la ilaha illa allah muhammadur rasulullah. لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. شكر مردون خان الله يخيرك. لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله.
Overwhelmed and terrified, the man abandoned his house entirely, spending the night hiding in nearby bushes. When morning came, he returned, hoping daylight would drive whatever it was away, but the presence was still there.
قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. مرغرو غوري خان يا الله خير يا الله خير يا الله خير دو غوري خاي رانا ما خامي دي خان رانا دلا دا سو غوري سوگي لگا سوگي يا الله خير سوگي سوگي لگا يا الله خير دو غوري يا الله خير يا الله خير سوگي لگا يا الله خير دو غوري يا الله خير يا الله خير بسم الله الله سوگي لگا سوگي لگا يا الله خير دو غوري مرغوري يا الله خير يا الله خير يا الله خير دو غوري يا الله خير قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر دو غوري أنا ما خير يا الله خير يا الله خير.
Since then, no new footage has appeared on his account. He believes that opening the door allowed a malicious jinn into his home, something he says he has no power to remove on his own. Everyone remembers McDonald's unsettling clown mascot, Ronald McDonald. Over the years, he's been tied to countless creepy videos and urban legends. But this story isn't actually about him. Instead, today I want to show you a short clip that recently went viral on Asian TikTok. Watch closely. If that clip sent chills down your spine, hit like, and let's keep going. Most people have heard the legend of the Mothman, a figure often blamed for signaling massive disasters. Reports say it was spotted near the Point Pleasant Bridge shortly before its collapse. Some stories even claim sightings before the tragedy in Pripyat. Eventually, though, the Mothman faded out of the spotlight. That silence didn't last long. A recent clip from Mexico has reignited the discussion. Many viewers believe the footage shows the infamous creature, warning of another approaching catastrophe. Not long before that, a couple recorded something equally disturbing on a quiet rural road, and the resemblance was hard to ignore.
Mira. No mames, ve. ¿Ve eso? Mames, eso está bien cabrón.
No manches, pa. No, 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 no. Mira. Ay, Dios mío. Dios mío, Dios mío, Dios mío.
In the video, A massive winged figure appears to be dragging a man who's lying on the pavement. At one moment, the creature seems to struggle, as if it can't lift him properly. Then the footage abruptly ends, offering no answers. So what are we looking at? The Mothman itself, something demonic, or a carefully crafted hoax? You decide. Story 13. The next clip also comes from a doorbell camera. It shows a homeowner stepping outside after hearing strange noises, though in hindsight, staying in bed might have been the smarter move. Focus on this part. In an unsettling moment, the man appears to fade out of existence, almost in slow motion. 1 second he's there, the next he's gone. Where did he end up? Some viewers think it was an alien abduction. Others argue it's nothing more than clever editing meant to entertain. There are even theories claiming the man himself wasn't human and simply teleported back to his ship. A young man uploaded this clip and explained that he drives this road every single day for work, without ever seeing anything strange, until the night he decided to push his speed. Watch carefully. Moving that fast, he had no time to react, and was certain he'd just caused a serious accident. But when he finally pulled over to check the car, he was stunned to find no damage at all, not a single mark. He's convinced he passed straight through a ghost. Others think it was a guardian angel intervening, a silent warning that speeding can end far worse. It's often said that barely 5% of the ocean has been explored, which makes you wonder how legends about mermaids or intelligent beings beneath the surface even began. Maybe one day, we'll actually come face to face with something living down there. If that ever happens, let's just hope it looks nothing like this nightmare, imagined by artificial intelligence. Security footage from an office building shows a woman dressed in red, standing alone, waiting for an elevator. What follows is difficult to explain. In a brief instant, an unusual shadow flickers across the reflection of a nearby plaque. Seconds later, the woman suddenly collapses, as if her body gives out. Even more disturbing, her skin tone appears to darken in an unnatural way, almost like she's been overtaken by something. Was it staged for views, or edited to mislead? I honestly can't say. Whatever it was, I'll leave the final judgment to you.